Kick-off is nearing, and there is increasing excitement inside the stadium. Who has the ingredients necessary for victory? What will be the other storylines out there on the pitch? We're on the cusp of finding out. The action is next on EA TV. Hello, and I must say it's an absolute privilege to be here on this grand international occasion. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to provide expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. This ought to be a thriller. It's Portugal versus Uzbekistan.
Well, there's going to be some nerves out there today. So much to play for in what should be a very good game.
Here's how it looks for Portugal.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
Thank you for joining us. Now get ready for...
This is what they'll be up against today.
Well, I have to say, it looks a really strong 3-4-3 lineup. The front three are very skillful, the midfield diamond has lots of energy, and the back three are good defenders, but also good on the ball. They're going to be tough to beat here.
So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. Bernardo Silva distributing intelligently. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. Oh, nice ball. It's going to be a throw-in for Portugal here. Lacking a distinct sense of rhythm at the moment.
Well, a lot of fight and passion being shown, but not enough quality.
Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Well, Portugal with the ball again. Ruben Dias. Vitor Ferreira. Now with Neves. Ronaldo. Ronaldo feeds it. Oh, could be a chance. And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, let's just take another look at this through ball by Ronaldo. He gets the timing absolutely right, and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
And the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And space for them here on the flank. Oh, moving it nicely. And clears the danger.
Well, that is exactly what is needed. A good old-fashioned clearance.
And he's through here. And it's got to be. And he might feel he should have found the net.
Well, they might regret that later on.
And Diogo Costa has it now. On the ball, Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. It was wayward. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's broken free. Save, but still a chance. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing.
Well, they don't come much better than this. Just look at the power he generates. That's a brilliant strike on the half volley from a magnificent player.
Two-nil here, and the ball is moving again. Dias. And Diogo Costa with it. Bruno Fernandes. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Surely! Oh, and that is an audacious chip! Well, he might smile. The goalkeeper has no interest in smiling.
Well, that's a really cool finish. Just look how he lifts it beyond the goalkeeper. That's a great bit of skill.
So back in action, it's been all Portugal so far. You sense there could be extra punishment in store. Into the middle from Bernardo Silva. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
Well, good idea. It's there for him. Keeper did his job to begin with. And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. It's a neat move. João Cancelo. On to Neves. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter-attack looks on. And he might be through here. Still could finish. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and this is Ronaldo at his best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
Well, they just have to get on with it here, knowing that it is a gargantuan task facing them. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Ronaldo. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. He's in here. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, this is really poor defensively. Just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. And I think we both enjoyed Rafael Leao's contribution up to this point, haven't we?
Well, he's playing brilliantly. He looks bright, he looks sharp, and he's taken his chances really well.
So the referee's whistle as the action is restarted. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Minge. Pedro Neto. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Threads it nicely. Just narrowly off target. And teammates around him. And in the right position to read it. He's keen on cutting in. Oh, that's a splendid save. Well, it's the sign of a good goalkeeper to keep your concentration levels high, having had nothing to do.
He's not had much to do, but he's stayed focused.
Rafael Leao might create something. Well, it looked as though that might be the hat-trick moment.
Yeah, he's been a constant threat throughout the game today. Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game, and it's far too easy for them to open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
Vitor Ferreira. And back now with Costa. Ruben Dias. João Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. Doing well to keep it.
Well, I think they've got to work harder to win the ball back.
Their turn to try to keep it. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. João Neves. Now counter-attacking possibilities. He's in behind. It was a lightning-fast counter-attack, but the keeper was up to the task.
Well, you won't see a better break than that. That was top-quality football.
Murodov released it nicely. Well, a cynical foul, no question. And was always likely to see yellow.
Yeah, right decision. That was a poor tackle.
Delivered into the box. Could pose a threat on the counter. Just needs to stay calm. Chance still there. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Plenty of support here. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. João Neves. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, nothing comes of it. Could catch them on the break. And should have been so much more incisive. Oh, moving it nicely. And a very good challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo might be able to set up the chance. Can he put it in? A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Good work from Portugal to win back possession. teammates around him. Well, that one has promise. Is this the moment? Oh, still up for grabs. Opportunity still there. In it goes! And the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
Fernandes. And the referee says that will do it. It is a win for Portugal, just what they were hoping for. Your overall assessment?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
It comes down to this. 3 points will guarantee their place in the knockout stages. Live coverage right here on EA TV. Well, wherever you happen to be, at whatever time of day or night, this should be special. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. This promises to be a fascinating encounter. It's Colombia, and they take on Portugal.
Well, as a player, this is where you want to be. This is international football at its very best. There'll be some anxious players out there.
Here's how Colombia will begin the game.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with 2 holding midfield players, a number 10 and 2 wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
Here's how it looks for Portugal.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
So, underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. Suarez. Oh, that's a clever ball. Diaz. And the chance slips away. Oh, useful ball. Rios. And Lerma. Luis Javier Suarez. And an opening. Fully committed.
He's done so well there. What an important block.
Well, as we've already made note of, here is the scenario for the visitors on this occasion. Can they secure their place in the knockout stages?
Yeah, it's in their hands. They just need to hold their nerve here and get the job done.
John Arias. And it's with Rodriguez. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, top goalkeeping. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, not quite accurate enough.
Well, his movement was good. He attacked it well, but he just got underneath it.
Vitor Ferreira. A lot to like about Rafael Leao. Interested to know what you think we should expect to see from him today.
He's certainly the man to watch. In the last game, scored those 3 goals, but his general play was outstanding.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. He can't hold on to it. Sound piece of defending. Diaz. So to the keeper. Gonzalo Inacio. Now with Mensch. Fernandes. Diaz. On to Mensch. Vitor Ferreira. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye, but then the commentator's curse comes into play. Decent position, and the flag raised. Offside it is. John Arias. Will he play it in? Cross blocked. Nice looking move this. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Good conditions for the counter. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Well, I think both teams at the moment have to work on their ball control.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stray passes. Neither side are playing with fluidity at the moment.
Deflection, throw in here. Could be threatening. The chance is on. Well, what a glorious chance to grab the first goal of the contest.
Well, you have to say that's a wasted opportunity to get their noses in front here. Golden opportunity.
Gonzalo Inacio. Rafael Leao. Neves. Bruno Fernandes has it. This might be productive. For the lead here. Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Rafael Leao just needs to get rid of it and collect it tidily. He had plenty to think about. Rios. Passing it through. Oh, that's a fine save. Now sending it in. Insufficient accuracy as regards the corner. Stopped a certain goal. And suddenly on the front foot. Rios. Plenty of support here. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, Rafael Leao very often excels, but he struggled to get going in this match.
Yeah, not really the impact he was looking for. Just been slightly off the pace today, I would say.
So underway once more, no goals, no drama to be honest in the first half. Surely that situation will change. Rafael Leao. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. And it's played into the centre. Well, hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. Well, the manager has seen enough. Not his best game today. Mojica. Rios. Really good wide play. And running free here. And cut out nicely. Dita. It's with Davinson Sanchez. Well read to win possession back. A sloppy passage of play.
Well, it's a real scrap, isn't it?
João Neves. Now with Mensch. Fernandes. That's a good-looking ball. Playing with patience. Delivered into the area here. 30 minutes left for play.
It might
might be the moment for Ronaldo. And a firm challenge, but a bit more defending to do. Corner here. And a substitution in the offing. And there's the delivery. Luis Diaz. Mojica. Must take the lead here. Oh, so near, off the post. And the attack fizzling out.
Well, they so nearly took the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities, and I'm sure the goal will come.
Yes, in possession again, and maybe another. Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
So, underway again here, and with that goal, the game might have a different energy about it. Davinson Sanchez. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Luis Diaz. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage.
Yeah, they're certainly controlling the tempo.
Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Nicely constructed. Opportunity to deliver the cross and made sure the pass wasn't troublesome. Interesting pass. Effective challenge. Nice looking move this. Rios. Maybe dangerous here. Nicely cut out. And teammates around him. Five minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Given away by Ronaldo. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Oh, this looks useful. Well, that is asking for a yellow card. And so a caution it'll be.
Yeah, had to get a card for that challenge.
He's been a joy to watch, no two ways about that. But the manager bringing on a fresh player now. Delivered into the box and nodding it over.
Well, what a good cross that was. He just couldn't keep it under the crossbar. Good effort, though.
And they're making a change. Two minutes of stoppage time coming up. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Real chance. And not cleared away properly. And there it is, a goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
That's unfortunate for the keeper because that first save was a really good one. So unlucky.
The final whistle, and it's gone the wrong way for Portugal in this one. Not at all the result they were hoping for. Sum it up for us.
You're absolutely right. They really struggled to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, he was all action, wasn't he? Good on the ball, quick to close down, and a key reason why they won the game today.
It comes down to this. 3 points will guarantee their place in the knockout stages. Stay tuned, it's live on EA TV. Well, this is more than a contest. It's a moment for heroes to stand tall on the biggest stage. Hello and welcome. I'm Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and next to me is Stuart Robson providing analysis. The stage is set. It's Portugal, and they take on Congo DR.
Well, there are some good matchups all over the pitch today, so I think this will be a very interesting watch.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Nuno Mendes plays with João Cancelo in the fullback positions. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And the focal point in attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. A look at the opposition starting lineup today.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. João Cancelo. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. On to Vitinha. And Portugal moving the ball with purpose. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, it really is a cliffhanger in terms of whether or not they'll make it through to the round of 16.
Yeah, if they play at their best here, they should get the 3 points they need. They're a good team, no doubt about that.
Gonzalo Inacio. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ruben Dias. Showing good situational awareness. Oh, breezing past him. Crossed accurately towards the far post. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Well, there are many who regard Bruno Fernandes as the complete footballer. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he will try and get on the ball as much as possible. He loves to affect the game with his combination play, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot of that again today.
Neves. Cristiano Ronaldo. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Decent idea. The threat was there, but no problems now.
That looked dangerous, but he did so well there.
Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. Well, a touch too heavy there. Kakuta. Well, nicely cut out. Tuanzebe. Oh, this looks useful. And teammates around him. Neves. On to Vitinha. Good passage of play. Well, his technique seemed to let him down. It'll be a goal kick. Kayembe. A textbook interception. Neves. Bruno Fernandes has it. Mendes. Portugal finding space on the wing. Possession given away, unfortunately. Fernandes. Well, possibilities in the centre. And in the right position to read it.
Read it really well.
Mendes. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Promising possession, this. Cancelo. And just wide of the target in the end.
Well, good effort, but I think the goalkeeper did have it covered.
Nuno Mendes. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Kakuta. Free kick, it had to be. Not the worst free kick in the world, but the goalkeeper equal to it. Well, the header at least made the goalkeeper think.
Well, that's not great, is it? There's been a real lack of quality in the game. The passing's been too safe, and there hasn't been enough movement from the front players. The recipe for a poor spectacle.
Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Rafael Leao. Now with Vitinha. The first half here comes to an end. Well, quite frankly, it's been a struggle for Cristiano Ronaldo, not having anything like the impact we would expect from a player of his calibre, Stuart.
Well, he'll be frustrated because he just hasn't been able to find enough space today. Mind you, let's give some credit to the defenders.
So underway again here, and after a quiet first half, things can only get better. Joao Cancelo. Slight miscue in the final third.
Well, they were nice and compact there, and
They might be through here. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. Rafael Leao. Delightful pass. To jump in front. And a goal! It could be such an important one. A goal to get the fans dreaming about the knockout stages.
well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
So on with the game. Interesting to see where it goes from here. Masuaku. Options in the middle. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Oh, that's a clever ball. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Good conditions for the counter. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Yohan Wissa. Dangerous ball. Oh, so close to opening up the defence. Ferreira. On to Mensch. Fernandes. Just lost the momentum. Kayembe. It's a promising move from Portugal. And let's give credit to the defending. Now, options are plenty. A really good pass. Well, did well to win the ball back. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Mbemba. Well, not long to go, and given that they're winning, they know full well they have their ticket in hand for the knockout stages.
Well, they've played well today, haven't they? It's been a tough group, but they've certainly delivered when it mattered most.
Free kick awarded then by the referee. Played in there. A defensive intervention there. Nathanael Mbuku. Room to roam. The keeper dealt with the danger. Rafael Leao. Ronaldo. Portugal pushing forward with options available. Can he put it away? Oh, reacted so quickly! Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Now, how about the short corner? Delivered into the area here. And Portugal regaining possession. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. And time for the change now. Who can he pick out? And he read it well defensively. Possibilities for them to counter. Can they turn it into something? And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. And halted in his tracks. And this time it's a yellow.
Yeah, he can't moan, he'd been warned.
Fired from the flank into the area. Nuno Mendes. On the ball, Rafael Leao. And a very good challenge. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 3 minutes to be added on. Yohan Wissa. And the referee says that will do it. It is a win for Portugal, just what they were hoping for. Your overall assessment?
It was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
And a fine performance by Rafael Leao, who made it very difficult for his opponents out there.
Well, he gave them a really hard time, didn't he? His speed of thought was excellent, and he took the winning goal so well. He was brilliant today.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And there's nothing quite like the magic of a cup competition. Live action coming up for you. It's Portugal, and they take on Croatia.
Well, there's nothing like a good cup run to boost confidence, and these two teams will be hoping this could be their year to win this tournament. Yes, there's a long way to go, but this is still a big game for both teams.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Nuno Mendes plays with João Cancelo in the fullback positions. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. And the starting 11 for Croatia. Dominik Livakovic is the goalkeeper. Luka Modric plays with Mateo Kovacic in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. And the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match. Fernandes. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio. Bruno Fernandes has it. Clear deflection and a corner now. Played over, and that's very confident goalkeeping in not easy circumstances. Mateo Kovacic. Here's Kovacic. Great weight on the pass.
Yeah, such a good passer of the ball.
Working so hard to win back possession. Crossing possibilities. And it's gone behind for the corner. And in by Luka Modric. Could be troublesome. Can they forge ahead? Oh, had to intervene. So a throw in here. Nice looking move this. And it's opening up. And so near on the volley.
Well, he'll be frustrated with that finish. That was a big opportunity there.
Ferreira. Inacio. Rafael Leao. And keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Modric. And Kramaric on the ball. What can they do from here? Kovacic! Without putting too fine a point on it, he really should have put that away.
Well, that should have been the opening goal, no doubt about that, but it's a wasteful finish.
Inacio. Bruno Fernandes has it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal being afforded too much space here. Fernandes. Oh, surely! And just like that, broken up. Modric. Pasalic. Intelligent defending. Joao Cancelo. Nicely constructed. It's a weighted pass. And that goes down as an effort that he's not going to be remembering fondly. Gonzalo Inacio. On to Vitinha. João Neves. Portugal losing possession here. Andrej Kramaric. Modric. Well, this could really help the cause. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Gonzalo Inacio. On to Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Vitor Ferreira. And cutting it out. Modric, it might take a bit of teamwork. It's not a bad ball. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
Well, nice approach play, but the final pass wasn't quite good enough.
Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Can they forge ahead? Well, read that magnificently. Bruno Fernandes. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Going short. Oh, that's a clever ball. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Can he find the right pass? And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Pasalic. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So here we go into the second half with the defences on top so far. Marco Pasalic. Well, spot on with that challenge. Playing with a flow and intensity. Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation. Neves. Vitor Ferreira. And slipped through beautifully. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Josip Schutalo. And that'll be a Portugal throw. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes has it. Vitor Ferreira. Ronaldo untidy with the ball. Andrej Kramaric. And they keep it moving. Oh, great vision. And that will be a corner. Who can he pick out? And so a corner it'll be.
In those situations, anywhere will do.
Short corner it is. And behind for a corner. Well, a short corner here. Well, left him to cross into the centre. Well, they survived the attack. Mendes. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. And an astute piece of defending. Ivan Perisic. Moving the ball impressively here. Who can he pick out? Interesting pass. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernandes. Might go ahead. And a goal! Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0, there it is. They're in front.
Well, here's the replay. The little 1-2 starts everything off, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Minutes to go in this one.
Number 7, Cristiano.
Mateo Kovacic. Ivan Perisic. And Kramaric on the ball. Here's Kovacic. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Must be! Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Diogo Dalot. And danger averted. Well read.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Ivan Perisic. Budimir with it. Mateo Kovacic. Can he find someone at the far post? Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Ferreira. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Joao Felix. Inching ever closer to victory. Bruno Fernandes. And Portugal exploiting the space on the flank. And roaming free here. Well, an attempt to forget all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong. Trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make the right sort of contact.
We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. Bruno Fernandes. The ball with Luka Modric. Good use of advantage. Modric. Stanisic. The ball with Luka Modric. They're getting it forward, but they need an equaliser. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. That is tackling of the highest order.
Superb defending, wasn't it?
That's really good and effective physical play. Well, this might be the final opportunity to draw level. Well, play was allowed to carry on, but now that it's come to a halt, a caution. A corner from Modric. There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, they were certainly pleased to hear the final whistle because that was a really tough match, which in the end they just about deserved to win. This is a good result for them, and they're going to the next round fancying their chances.
And on the back of this, no doubt about it, Cristiano Ronaldo generating headlines.
Well, he gave them a really hard time, didn't he? His speed of thought was excellent, and he took the winning goal so well. He was brilliant today.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kickoff time. Stay tuned for the live action. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from the round of 16. It's Portugal and they take on Algeria.
When you get to this stage of the tournament, 90 minutes away from a place in the last 8, you can expect a game full of passion, endeavour and a large amount of skill. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. João Cancelo starts with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. And the focal point in attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Thank you for attending. Have a great time at today's match.
This is what they'll be facing today.
Well, it's great to see them playing with the front two, but for it to work, they need to have a good understanding. They need to link up with each other and provide a different set of skills.
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. Dias. On to Vitinha. Might lead to a chance. Threading it through, in position. Well, what a stop that was. João Neves. Inácio. Ferreira. Rafael Leao. Vitor Ferreira. Now with Neves. Dias. Well, Rafael Leao, the sort of player who on the one hand entertains but also delivers. What might he contribute today?
Well, he's certainly weighed in with his fair share of goals this season, Derek. At times he's been rampant, and he will certainly need to be tightly marked today. Otherwise, he could get another couple of goals to add to his tally.
Decent idea. Might go ahead. And a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. That will be such a boost for them.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here. And Ronaldo made the finish look so easy, as he so often does. It's a lovely goal.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Oh, this looks useful. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Yeah, they could have made more of that, really.
Ruben Dias. On to Silva. Well, there to intercept. Oh, nice ball. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Bruno Fernandes. Joao Cancelo. The confidence really coming out. This looks interesting. And that is literally playing it straight into the keeper's hands. Struggling to keep the ball. Bernardo Silva. Really determined play to hang on to it. And possession given away. Ferreira. On to Neves. Inacio. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Now with Vitinha. Neves. No, high quality defending. Interesting pass. He has teammates around him. And a solid stop there. Trying to pick out a teammate. A bit disappointing in the end. And that's handled without any trouble at all. Joao Cancelo. On to Neves. Bernardo Silva. It's with Joao Cancelo. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. And the pass deftly cut out. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Trying to open them up. Splendid block! Trailing as they are, they must make good use of this corner. Who can he pick out? A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So back in business here. Who wants it more in the second half? Cross might be on. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Nersch. Ferreira. Now with Mensch. Happy to play keep ball, and why not?
They're just playing with them at the moment.
Nuno Mensch. It's a neat move. Perfect tackle. Vitor Ferreira. Trying to tee it up. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Smart defending. And finding the flow. And the cross into the middle. Well, he almost headed it in. Bruno Fernandes. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Nersch. Now with Vitinha. Possession changing hands. It's not the most attractive passage of play.
Well, this isn't a game of great passing, is it, at the moment?
Well, the threat could be there. Such an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Take it away. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block. That's a good-looking ball. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Crossing into the middle. And a time for calm on the ball. Ferreira. On to Silva. Well read to win possession back. Oh, useful ball. A good and fair challenge. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, nice ball. Bruno Fernandes. Well, a growing sense of frustration. Just can't get near the ball. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And he read it well, intercepting it. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. That's a really good pass. And the keeper didn't have too much time. João Neves. Promising position, this. Oh, monster intervention!
That looked really dangerous, didn't it?
And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Yes, it's a close contest, but one I think they just about deserve to win. They did play the more creative football, they did try and press the ball high up the field when they could, and they showed good energy. They'll certainly need those qualities going forward.
Well, there's a reason why we're highlighting Cristiano Ronaldo. He's been very creative out there, Stuart.
Well, he gave them a really hard time, didn't he? His speed of thought was excellent, and he took the winning goal so well. He was brilliant today.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. A time for composure, a time to stand tall. It's a quarter-final meeting on this colossal stage. I'm Derek Ray here at the microphone, and sharing commentary duties with me for this one is Stuart Robson. And what a game we have to look forward to. It's Portugal versus Belgium.
Well, they don't come much bigger than this, do they? This has all the makings of a great game. So sit back, enjoy, and hopefully we get a great game.
Here's how it looks for Portugal.
Well, it's regarded as a negative shape, but if they control the middle of the park, play some expansive football, the wide players can then come in field to join the centre forward, and the fullbacks can push on. Let's hope they do that today.
The starting players for Belgium.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
And the referee gets this game going. Every reason to believe this should be a cracker. Dias. Joao Cancelo. On to Neves. Joao Neves. Bernardo Silva. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Interesting pass. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. It's going to be a Belgium throw-in. Nicolas Raskin. Trossard. Now space for Belgium in the wide position. And the referee has given them a corner. And over it comes. And the ball back with Belgium now. Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Neves. Well, there are many who regard Bruno Fernandes as the complete footballer. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he pulls the strings for this team. He just seems to have more time on the ball than anybody else. He can pass it, he can play little 1-2s, and he opens up the opposition time and time again.
And suddenly on the front foot. Raskin. Romelu Lukaku now. Attacking possibilities for Belgium. Well, he's given us away. Bernardo Silva. Joao Cancelo. Inacio. It's with Joao Cancelo. Joao Neves. Promising pass. Crossing opportunity. Oh, it might be. Well, what a stop that was. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Joao Neves. On to Vitinha. And Portugal with the ball again. Ferreira. Surely! Oh, difficult save to make! He's driven in the corner. Could still be dangerous. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Oh, look at this. A tremendous run. Oh, this looks useful. Opportunity to go ahead. They keep plugging away. And there it is. 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded, and look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, he gets a touch on this, but it's not quite enough to stop the goal. It was a good effort, though.
Goal
1-0 then.
for Belgium.
Neves. Vitor Ferreira. Now with Neves. And taking it away. Nicolas Raskin. And now with the keeper. Trossard. On to Neves. Silva. Vitinha. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Silva. And delivered by Bernardo Silva here. Routine stop for Courtois. Trossard. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, advantage Belgium after the first 45. Well, plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Let's see what happens in the second half. Trossard. Onana. And now with the keeper. Very effective pass. Oh, surely! Piece of defending. Well, potentially a chance for Belgium to extend their advantage from this corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. Belgium recovering possession well. Possibilities here. Lukaku! Now keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Minge. Ronaldo lost it. Lukabakio. Amadou Onana. Teat. Meunier. Here's Tielemans. Raskin. And take it away. Will it happen for them? Now in possession, Trossard. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Fernandes. On to Vitinha. That's a splendid ball from Ronaldo. But just like that, the danger is snuffed out. Great awareness from the keeper. Luca Bacchio. Belgium being afforded too much space. Excellent defending. Lukaku. Lukaku! And it took a deflection. That'll be a corner. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Played over. And flying forwards here. And Portugal showing good width. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Neither side really able to keep the ball for any significant length of time.
Well, it's a real scrap, isn't it?
Luca Bacchio. Nice looking move, this. And possession changing hands. Luca Bacchio. Amadou Onana. On to Luca Bacchio. Lukaku might fancy it, you know. De Kuiper. Onana. Lovely ball. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. And the referee will go back now to the earlier incident. Yellow card it is. Here it is now, a substitution. Over it comes. Just like that, they have the ball again. No let up here. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Half-hearted clearance. And so into the final 5 minutes. And the defensive intervention there. Trossard. Now with Raskin. Onana. Well, this is what you call passing with confidence. How can they find a late leveller? But the keeper gets there. No trouble in the end. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Oh, useful ball. And now the final whistle. Belgium have made it through to... We're at the stage of the competition where everything feels that little bit more important. In the last 8, you never know what to expect. We're here on the commentary gantry with a perfect view of the proceedings. Derek Ray alongside Stuart Robson. And a superb game in prospect. It's Portugal versus Belgium.
Well, I've watched both these teams play closely, and I have to say, they really do have a lot of quality. Today might be decided by who gets their tactics right.
Oh, could be an opportunity here. And that was a really creditable attempt.
Good technique, but just couldn't get it on target, could he?
Well worked piece of pressing. Luca Bacchio. And now with Luca Bacchio. Bruno Fernandes has it. Silva. Neves. Bernardo Silva. Now sliding in field, but they took care of the situation defensively. Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. His determination there for all to see. Good tackle. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's a quality pass. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Lukaku. Nicolas Raskin. And on to the keeper. Now opening things up. Blocked it brilliantly. The keeper. Lukaku. The save was a good one. João Neves. Neves. Now with Silva. Excellent vision. Oh, a one-on-one situation you simply have to take advantage of. Amadou Onana. And now with Luca Bacchio. It's going to be a throw-in for Portugal here. And Diogo Costa has it now. Inacio. On the ball, Ruben Dias. Silva. Bruno Fernandes has it. Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes. Now with Neves. Ronaldo. It's a weighted pass. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Thoughtful play. Getting in there to intercept. Luca Bacchio. Meunier. Lukaku. That's a splendid pass from Romelu Lukaku. Ferreira. Might work out. Ronaldo. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Luca Bacchio. Lukaku. Meshire. The keeper. Perfect challenge. Trossard. Not giving it away. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So back at it into the second half, and who's to say how this is going to end up? Trossard, and now with De Kuiper. He had no intention of losing out. Belgium unable to retain possession. Bernardo Silva sliding it through. Oh, it was a close run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first.
De Kuiper.
Lukaku. And cutting it out. It's a neat move. Wasteful from Portugal. Pereira. On to Lukebakio. And Belgium might be onto something in the wide area. Strong challenge. And a disappointing throw.
Yeah, that really is a cheap giveaway.
Bruno Fernandes. Wonderfully weighted pass. Ronaldo. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say.
Maxime De Kuiper.
Lukaku. Now in possession, Trossard. And that last touch means a throw-in for them. And so 30 minutes, chances on. Oh, useful ball. Well, not on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
João Neves. Rafael Leao. Minge. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. And the decision is one of offside here.
Rasca.
A really effective shielding under pressure.
Just doesn't give them a chance, does he?
Well, nothing productive, really. Rafael Leao. Now with Minge. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Kevin De Bruyne. Trossard. Threads it nicely. Lukaku. A very timely interception. Perfect tackle. Oh, goodness. Not the best of challenges. Now then, what's the referee going to do here? And the early shower. This is going to be a real test of their mettle.
Well, it's a straight red and rightly so. But how will they replace him? They've got to reorganise now.
And a clever piece of defending. Rafael Leao. A bit wasteful from Portugal. De Bruyne. Always the chance they could get caught out on the break here. And successfully cut out. Meunier. De Bruyne now.
De Kuyper.
And Portugal have it back now. Only 5 minutes left for play and tension galore with the teams locked together. Nice looking pass. And a goal here might settle the outcome. Can he put them in front? And still danger here. Everyone on tenterhooks ahead of this quarter-final, but ultimately it is a time for cool heads. And that applies to the two of us here in the commentary position as well. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Stuart Robson. And this has all the makings of a cracker of a game. It's Portugal versus Belgium.
Well, they don't come much bigger than this, do they? This has all the makings of a great game. So sit back, enjoy, and hopefully we get a great game.
A look then at the starting 11.
Well, I'm just a little worried. They might be too negative here. They're certainly going to be hard to break down with that five-man midfield. But will they have enough going the other way? I'm not sure.
Chance to cross. It's a good-looking pass. With pressure to win it back. This is what they'll be up against today.
Well, it's regarded as a negative shape. If they control the middle of the park, play some expansive football, the wide players can then come in field to join the centre forward, and the fullbacks can push on. Let's hope they do that today.
Doing everything possible to keep possession. Very effective pass. Can he deliver? And turning the ball away. Goalkeeping excellence there. Given his magnificent form, then there's every reason to believe that Cristiano Ronaldo will make an impact here.
Well, he's certainly weighed in with his fair share of goals this season, Derek. At times he's been rampant, and he will certainly need to be tightly marked today. Otherwise, he could get another couple of goals to add to his tally.
Arthur Theat. And now with De Kuyper.
Determined defending. Rafael Leao.
Ferreira.
Oh, chance! Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Meunier.
Nuno Mendes.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Might lead to a chance. A passing sequence that's easy on the eye.
Rasca. On to Lukaku.
Lukaku. Oh, read it really well. Oh, to take the lead. Oh, and a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. Cometh the hour, cometh Ronaldo.
Well, as you can see again, Fernandes plays a perfectly weighted pass beyond the defenders, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
So the action underway again, and the onus is on Belgium to come up with a response now.
Nicolas Rasca.
Here's Meshelet. Now in possession, Kosar. Onana. Really good challenge. Joao Cancelo. And Diogo Costa has it now. And it's Ruben Dias. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? Can they do it? And really wanted to extend their advantage.
Yeah, that could prove to be a big miss.
And Diogo Costa has it now. On the ball, Ruben Dias. Holding on to what they have is the priority, apparently.
Well, I think they've got to work harder to win the ball back.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
Rasca.
Meunier.
Now with Rasca.
Onana. Now Meunier. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And underway once more, with Belgium looking to find a route back into this game. Trossard. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Bruno Fernandes. Given away by Ronaldo.
Rasca.
Now Meunier. Amadou Onana. Lukaku. And they find a gap in the defence.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Gonzalo Inacio. Bruno Fernandes has it. Ronaldo untidy with the ball.
Maxime de Kuiper.
Here's Meschelet.
De Kuiper.
Patience and persistence on the passing front in the name of finding an equaliser. 30 minutes to go then. Onana.
And now with De Kuiper. Rangka. And on to De Kuiper. Onana. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And Portugal moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes has it. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. João Cancelo. It's Bernardo Silva. The keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Well, not too fussy about where he sent the ball, and it will be a throw-in. And time for the change now. Rafael Leao. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. Cancelo. Perhaps they can counter from here. Onana. De Bruyne. And Belgium moving the ball with purpose. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Rafael Leao. Now with Rangka. Trossard. De Bruyne now. De Bruyne. Now in possession, Trossard. Maybe dangerous here. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. And he has options available. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now with Vitinha. João Cancelo. Well, dare I say it, that would have finished this as a contest once and for all.
Well, you're absolutely right. What a chance to kill the game off. He's got to hit the target there.
This looks interesting. And just like that, broken up.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Lukaku. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here.
Rangka.
And the final whistle is sounded. Portugal have made it through to the semi-finals.
Well, they had to work hard for it today. Very little to split between the teams over the 90 minutes. And they had to be quite resilient at times. They've come through that now and will certainly fancy their chances in the next round.
And on the back of this, no doubt about it, Cristiano Ronaldo generating headlines.
Well, he was excellent today, and he gave them that all-important lead. They just struggled to cope with him. His movement was so clever.
the business end of this competition. A semi-final awaits them. Can they deliver? Can they handle the big occasion? It's coming up live. So here it is, one more hurdle to clear before they can think about an appearance in the final. A warm welcome to the commentary position. Sitting here, Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. Who is going to prevail? It's Morocco, and they take on Portugal.
Well, you can feel the tension around the ground, can't you? What a contest this should be. These are two excellent teams with a place in the final at stake.
And here's how Morocco will line up.
Well, in this 4-5-1, as you would expect, it's a very compact back four. A midfield five with a mixture of qualities and a front player who will threaten the space in behind the opposition. It looks a good team to me.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Nuno Mendes plays with João Cancelo in the fullback positions. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And leading the attack today is Cristiano Ronaldo. And away we go, the first half of this game. Good tackle. Teammates in the middle. Promising passage, but came to nothing. João Cancelo. Good bit of ball winning. And Diogo Costa has it now. Inacio. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. Mendes putting in quite the ship to win the ball back. And pressing from the front. João Cancelo. Cross could be useful. And we cannot say enough about that save.
Well, how did he stop that? That is a remarkable save.
Trying to deliver it accurately. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, that's the end of that for now. Well, they've given him too much space and halted in his tracks.
And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Now, options are plenty. Bruno Fernandes. Could be dangerous. Just needs to steady himself. Oh, a tremendous save after a blistering counter-attack.
Great pace and precision to that attack.
Let's see about the delivery. Punched away. Determined defending.
Well, that's why he's so highly rated.
El Kabi. A very good tackle.
Well, Portugal have certainly controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes. They're creating plenty of chances and looking a constant threat. You feel they have to take the lead at some point with this sort of domination.
The keeper taking care of the situation. Ferreira. And Portugal moving the ball with purpose. And he's in. Oh, my goodness. Made that far too easy for the keeper.
Well, he has to be annoyed with himself there. That was a big, big chance.
Abdessamad Al-Zuli. Options in the middle. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
Joao Cancelo. On to Mensch. Ferreira. Here's Ronaldo. And Portugal struggling to keep it. A sloppy passage of play. Portugal looking dangerous. Can he put them in front? And a goal! The opening statement in this semi-final. How important can that prove to be?
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Vitor Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes has it. Portugal pushing forward with options available. Bruno Fernandes. On to Silva. Ronaldo! And splendid reflex action there.
Yeah, that's goalkeeping at its very best. So quick to react there.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Well, a short corner here. And Ronaldo prepared to fire. Well, it did look menacing, but punched away decisively.
And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Yes, not the best.
Underway once more. It's advantage Portugal after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Fernandes. And possession changing hands. Oh, nice ball. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Gonzalo Inacio. Bruno Fernandes. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Well read to win possession back. Azzedine Ounahi. Confident attacking play.
Of course, stats don't always tell the story, but on this occasion, they certainly do, because they haven't been good enough in the top third of the pitch. And I'm not sure we're going to see anything change here.
He's in behind. And he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Ayoub El-Kabi. And take it away. Nunes. Now with Hakimi. And Diogo Costa has it now. And it's Ruben Dias. Neres. Nunes. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Super pass. Can he put it away? And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So back underway following the equaliser. Vitor Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, Portugal might be onto something, but really sticking to their task defensively. Well, a really good run. Chance to finish. Ferreira. Now with Mensch. And a strong tackle. A real opening now. Well, Plenty of zip on the shot, but he couldn't put it away.
Well, you're right, he certainly strikes it well, but he's got his angles all wrong there.
Neres. Neto. It's a promising move from Portugal.
Will it be? In it goes! Well, still a long way to go in this game, but is it 1 foot in the final? The fans are celebrating wildly.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Throw-ins given.
10 minutes to go. And in the perfect position to read it. Good ball over the top.
Oh, a touch too heavy there.
Aguerd.
And it's with Amrabat.
Went in strongly to win the ball.
Excellent vision. Oh, that's defending of the highest order.
Yeah, great tackle, wasn't it?
Perfect tackle.
Really incisive defending.
What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word.
Seemingly no one can stop him.
Brahim. And we saw the situation developing.
There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Well, it was far from easy at times. They'll certainly know they've been in a match today, but these are the sort of games you have to get through if you want to win silverware. They've done that, and now they can turn their attention to that final. What a game that should be.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Yeah, good performance and a really critical goal to give them the lead. They just couldn't cope with his movement today.
Only two sides remain in contention to win silverware. Who's it going to be on this colossal occasion? There is no margin for error. We'll have the action on EA TV. Well, the final comes around so infrequently. These occasions are always very special. Welcome to the commentary gantry. This is Derek Ray at the microphone, joined for co-commentary by Stuart Robson. And what a game it should be. It's Portugal versus Argentina.
Well, I've covered some great games over the years, and this should be right up there amongst the very best. We've got two fantastic teams vying for the ultimate prize in football.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Nuno Mendes plays with João Cancelo in the fullback positions, and the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. The Argentina first team. Lisandro Martinez plays alongside Cristian Romero in the centre of defence, and leading the line, Lautaro Martinez. So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. Dias. Bruno Fernandes. Portugal being afforded too much space here. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Oh, great vision. Opportunity. A strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Silva. Bruno Fernandes has it. Enzo Fernandez. Now with McAllister. Ronaldo. Showing good situational awareness. Tagliafico. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and the throw-in conceded. And that's great work to keep it in play. And a fine cross. Fernandes. On to Vitinha. Is it the perfect pass? Through on goal. Oh yes! First to score in this final. And it could be highly significant.
Well, as the replay shows, it all started with that perfectly weighted ball over the top of the back line. And it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Tagliafico. Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul. Almada. Determined defending. Neves. That's a good pass. Oh, he could finish. Great movement. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And Ronaldo made the finish look so easy, as he so often does. It's a lovely goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, tremendous vision. A concession of a corner here. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, quite simply, not precise enough from that position. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. And to trim the lead. Real chance. And no threat for the goalkeeper at all there.
Absolutely. It was always going to be difficult from there, wasn't it?
Silva. On to Neves. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Oh, that's splendid play. Oh, chance perhaps. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Going short. Utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. What can they do from here? You can sense the threat is there. Pressing high up has its advantages. Oh, danger here. What a block! Played over. And they have possession again. Silva. Ronaldo! And that looked as though it was going to be his second.
Well, he scored and looked a real nuisance throughout the game. That could so easily have been another goal for him.
It's a short corner. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, no way through there.
Minge. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Ruben Dias. Incisive ball. Oh, not cleared away. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
Well, they just have to get on with it here, knowing that it is a gargantuan task facing them. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Very quick thinking there. Rodrigo de Paul. Oh, moving it nicely. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Possibilities for them to counter. Well, a disappointing end to that break. De Paul. And he stopped them in their tracks. Diogo Dalot. Here's Alvarez. Delivering it into the box. Genuine chance. That was not going to do. Well wide of the target. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Inacio. Fernandes. Portugal finding space on the wing. Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
Corner kick played in. Cross could be useful. Oh, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Martinez. Palacios. Here's Alvarez. Good work from Portugal to win it back.
It might be the moment for Ronaldo. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Not giving it away. De Paul. Palacios on the ball. Now gliding through. Opportunity it is. He's gone and missed that gilt-edged opportunity.
Well, sometimes in these 1v1 scenarios, you have too much time to think about it. He should do better for me, though.
Good run and good ball control. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. That's a lovely ball. Played into the centre.
Oh, terrific agility to deny them a goal.
From that range, that's an incredible stop. What a piece of goalkeeping that is.
And they're making a change. Well, they're going for the short one. Well, that's a fine-looking pass.
Real chance. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Can he deliver it with accuracy?
Oh, that is a terrific save.
Well, that's a great save from that sort of range. Really good reflexes.
Who's going to get on the end of it?
Well, a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed.
In the right place to cut out the pass.
Could be. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge.
Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack.
And he's broken free. Opportunity still there. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
So the match is restarted, but you do feel that is that.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes.
Well, this could really help the cause. Did well to win it back.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Now counter-attacking possibilities. De Paul. Palacios on the ball. Oh, he looks threatening. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and it's a very tidy finish because there's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Neves. Here's Ronaldo. Fernandes. Well, nothing productive, really. And there goes the final whistle. The cup issue is settled. A story of one side celebrating and the other distraught. Memories are being made.
Well, just look at those scenes down there, Derek. What a contrast in emotions. Brilliant for the winners, despair for the losers. But overall, the right team won today.
Yeah, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity. And now for the moment of confirmation. The trophy presentation.
Well, this is what they were dreaming of before the game, to come and pick this trophy up. What a performance from them.
Yes, a performance that has impressed absolutely everyone. And now it comes down to holding that piece of silverware aloft. The sweet taste of success. It has been quite the journey, and it comes to an end in style on the big stage.
And now the celebrations can begin. Not just the players, but also the fans, the coaching staff. What a performance it's been.
And now this is really special, isn't it? The chance to run with that trophy over towards the fans and say thank you and celebrate together.
Well, they're absolutely right to do that. The fans deserve to celebrate as well. They've been excellent. They've made so much noise here. Great scenes.
And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.
First to score in this final, and it could be highly significant. Great moment. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now? Oh, not cleared away. In it goes at the second time of asking, and the keep. It might be the moment for Ronaldo. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Real chance. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Opportunity still there. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. Oh, he looks threatening. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Oh, yes! First to score in this final. And it could be highly significant. Great moment. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now?